Welcome, everybody, to the Patti Serrano podcast. I'm Patti Serrano out here in Quartzsite, Arizona for the winter, and then I'll be in Colorado this summer and California in the fall. And we're going to talk today about working on the road, people that are mobile businesses, some lifestyle stuff, how to lose weight during the holidays, and real short little podcasts, all kinds of good stuff. So the best thing you can do is go subscribe to my channel. Now let's get into the business spotlight of the week. I'm here at Moon Dreams Mobile Hair Salon. It's in the Tyson Wells area. The reason I'm pointing the camera down there, that's the signal down there to 95. So it's really not that far down. It's on the south side. But all the tents start looking the same. So I'd say, I went and looked it up on the internet so I knew what I was looking for. But you really almost have to know where it is. But it's a really cute little spot. It's on the end, so that's nice. And then I will go in and say hi to Angie here. Hi, Angie.
Hello.
Oh, you're on your phone. You're not doing somebody's hair. Okay.
I'm checking somebody out right now.
Oh, you are? Oh,
yeah.
how nice. So how long have you been here?
This is our second season.
Nice.
But we've been doing hair out of the bus for 3 years.
Nice.
And
so you go other places besides Quartzsite?
We do. We're all over the country.
Oh, nice.
I've actually been doing hair professionally for almost 20 years.
Wow.
And just decided to take the show on the road, and
that's
it's worked
great.
out quite well.
So now, is this a shuttle bus here that you're in?
It is a shuttle bus. It belonged to a church in Prescott Valley.
Okay.
So it's original to Arizona.
And then you actually live on the front part of it?
I do, yeah.
Oh,
we
that is...
partitioned it off and built our home.
Oh, that is so lovely. So you actually never get to leave work then?
No. Unless we go into town.
Unless you go into town. Okay. All right. Well, thank you for giving me just a minute here.
Yeah.
Really nice to meet you.
You too. Thank you so much.
Today on Business Tips, I'm going to take something right out of my quarterback mindset playbook. You know, I have several different training manuals that I use with businesses that I've worked on over the years. One is for startup businesses. I have the Entrepreneur Club. Existing businesses, Build My Empire. And then the quarterback mindset book is one that is about changing things up a little bit. So one of the key elements that I show people is you've got to make a choice. You got to know when to choose a course of action. Timing is everything here. For example, when a quarterback looks out on the field and he's hearing the coach say one thing in his ear and he knows the play, but there's so-and-so down the field wide open, immediately he has to make a choice. Or if he's just about ready to get sacked, he's got to make a choice. So he knows when to choose that direction and he knows when to make that choice. And that's what we have to know. We have to KNOW. We have to know when. Now, once we know, then we go into the commitment and the element to change things up. And in its simplest form, look at this, a question that asks, are you happy? And if you are, then just keep going because you know you're happy. But what if you're not and you want to change things up? That's all you have to do is just change things up. It's the same thing I'm talking about. Don't be afraid to change, particularly now as we have so many things coming at us in the world. Just make the life that you want. The beautiful part of the choices, changes, and commitment element is we can carry that over onto our personal lives. For example, during Christmas, I have to make the choice to stay away from all the Christmas sugars and cookies and all that that's out there. So I just say in my mind, I know what that tastes like, and I move on. And that happened this week again. Like last week, I had that problem. A candy cane showed up in one of the envelopes that I got. And so I looked at that, and I normally would just love candy canes. I snapped it in half and said, I know what you taste like, and moved on. So that's our challenge for December. If something gets presented in front of you, in your mind, you say, I know what that tastes like, and then move on. Good luck to you. Surprise! That interview I told you that Bob Wells did on me aired this week. It was supposed to be in the summer. So that really helped my podcast and helped me increase some viewers and subscribers. So thank you once again, Bob. And if you want to see it, it's over on Cheap RV Living channel on YouTube. And thanks again, Bob. Let's interview Tina here. She's a van lifer and a semi-resident out here in Quartzsite. She just bought a place, and she also has a van that she travels in. Everybody, new segment, Ladies of the Desert with Tina today. How you doing, Tina?
I'm doing great. Good to see you, Patti.
Well, good. Now, this segment, Tina, is going to just be about, the heart and soul of why you're here, not so much a tour of your van. And I know you're really into van life, and you just recently bought a homestead also, right?
Yep.
And what's that all about? Why did you do that?
Well, I just, I wanted a place to land for a little while, and I wanted to do a few things down here in this area, so I just decided to get a little more permanent for a little while.
Well, that's nice. And you traveled quite a bit in your van here from Montana, right?
Yes, I did.
And what was the purpose of you actually buying a van to get going?
Well, I actually started out in a tent, and then after that, and I really liked coming down here in the wintertime, I went ahead and upgraded to a van. And then, so I basically live in the van half the year now, and I lived in it full time for 2 years, but now I just live in it 6 months a year, go back to Montana, see my kids and my grandkids, and yeah, and then I come down here for six months, maybe more.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
And so, what would you say your life here in Quartzsite is? What's the best thing about Quartzsite, would you say?
Well, I think the best thing is the weather, probably, and the people.
That's what everybody says.
Yeah, yeah, those are the two.
Yeah.
So I have nothing new to bring to the table.
Well,
there,
no, that's good though, because
yeah, and it's all up to you. It's all out here. It's whatever you want. If you whatever kind of friends or people you want to hang out with, you can find them down here. There's nice churches, there's nice people, there's great parties in the desert. It's whatever you want. It's up to you.
That's great. Well, what would you say on someone that's watching this for the first time and they're wanting to come out here to Quartzsite? It's December, so we still have quite a few months left. What advice would you give them?
I would just say, come with an open mind and a friendly heart, and ready to make connection, because otherwise it can be very lonely.
Yeah.
So.
And I notice a lot of people do that. They go off way up into the desert, and they want to be, they want that quiet. And then there's people that are around the campfire every night.
Right.
There's clubs in town. You can go karaoke and, get with people. So you've kind of found a happy medium, haven't you, and all that?
I feel like I have. And
well, I sure appreciate you taking a few minutes with me, Tina. This is one of the things that a lot of people are interested. I'll be interviewing some men out here and what they're doing, couples. I had Ron and Kathy on, and I sure appreciate you being a part of one of my first episodes. Say goodbye to Tina, everybody, and leave us with something, Tina, just anything.
Okay, well, come on down and find your place.
That's perfect. We'll see you again.